What is going on, YouTube? Northeast Ohio Sports Cards here to talk about StarStock today. Wonderful world of StarStock. This video was supposed to come out earlier, but then the PSA stuff happened. So this will be a refreshing, quick little sidetrack from the PSA talk to dive into StarStock because prior to the PSA news, StarStock had really shaken things up yesterday with some changes that they rolled out. So that's what we're going to get into. Don't forget to like, comment, sub, all that jazz, YouTube stuff down below, and let's get into it. So, I assume everyone watching this video at this point in time at least has a general passing for what StarStock is. If you haven't, even with the changes that we're about to talk about, I highly recommend checking them out. I do think it is one of the better buying, selling platforms. I treat it as its own separate entity. And I typically don't cross the streams too often. I do on occasion, but like StarStock's kind of off in its own little world doing its thing. And then I have like my real life cards, if you will. So the quick 30-second version is that you buy and sell cards on StarStock. They are actual cards. It's kind of like a ComC on steroids, a more technically advanced ComC. So you buy and sell cards. They give them raw cards of grade A, B, and C. And then you can obviously buy graded cards on there. The big appeal to StarStock, which is what drove me to the platform, is instant buying and selling, no returns, and only a 5% fee. So keep all that in mind as we're about to talk about what the big change that they rolled out is. So you could sell a card on there, a $10 card. It's a 5% fee, and you don't have to deal with shipping. It's done. You don't have to worry about an eBay return. You don't have to worry about packaging it, going to the post office, nothing. It is fantastic. If you want to check StarStock out, I believe they're still running the promo code thing. If you enter my username, which is in the description down below, and you make your first deposit, you get $10 and I get a bonus $10. So it's a win-win. You get $10, I get $10. We all get $10. So those are the appealing parts of StarStock, and you can send them cards. You can send cards home. So if you build up your bankroll and buy like a nice PSA 10, whatever, or a stack of them, you can have those cards sent home and they're yours to keep. They are real cards. It's not like Top Shot where you're trading digital moments or NFTs or anything weird like that. So it's a very appealing platform for a lot of different reasons. It's very nice peace of mind when you sell a Deshaun Watson card and then 16 more massage allegations come out about him and the value drops another $300. And you don't have to worry about that or order getting canceled or that card getting returned or someone that's trying to pull some shenanigans where something got damaged or whatever. So there's a lot of wins going for StarStock. In the past, you could pretty much send them in any rookie card. They only take rookie cards. And to be fair, most of the inventory is ultra modern. There's not a lot of older stuff on there. And it's only rookie cards of certain sets. We're not going to get into all that. In the past, you could send them whatever you wanted to as long as it met their guidelines of what specific sets and that it was rookie cards. No fees, no nothing. You just sent them off. StarStock took them. They did a passing grade on them, A, B, or C, uploaded them to your account, buy, sell, trade to your happy little content. That was going great. They got popular. Basketball season hit, and their offices got hit hard with COVID. Backed them up at the worst possible time. So right now, I think it's at least 6 to 8 weeks for them to upload your cards into your account. Prior to today, spoilers, I have never sent a card for StarStock. Last summer, I threw $25 on there, started day trading, got some bonus bucks from the YouTube channel, and I now have about $4,000, $5,000 worth of stuff in StarStock. I'm constantly flipping and turning. It is probably, if you're just starting out, I think it's the best place to start to learn the grind of the flipping. You know, buy at this price, read the market, sell at that price. Okay, so that's kind of the lowdown. What they have just recently done as of yesterday, they kind of stealth announced this, which I think was smart, is there's now a 25% ingestion fee per raw card, including rejects. So if you send in like something that's beat to hell, they will reject it and you're still going to get charged for that card. So 25 cents per raw card submitted. I understand why they're doing this. I personally think it makes a ton of sense, but I also understand why a lot of people are going to be, I don't, upset might be too strong of a word, but it's going to upset some people's business models. Because this does put a little bit of a damper on, let's call it the penny stock market of trading cards. And there is a huge contingency of people that basically day trade penny stocks on StarStock. These low dollar players that get a little bit of buzz and then they move up a little bit. You buy for 10 cents, you sell it for 50 cents, 75 cents, 80 cents. Sometimes it pops off a couple bucks. It doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're just getting in and you don't have a lot of money, you can 100% grind it out on there and turn it into a legit collection. Like I said, I threw $25 on there when the NBA season came back in the summer league scrimmage games. And within the first couple days, I had run that up to a couple $100 already. So you could do it. You got to be smart. It's not just like the free money train. Like, it's not like opening Top Shot packs. But if you're smart about what you're doing, you could do pretty well on there. So the 25 cents per raw card fee is to attempt to basically do what PSA did, raise prices to slow down submissions. So, and they talk about, like, listen, this is legit a brand new company. They haven't even been around a full year yet, I don't think. And they talk about, that they're expanding more space, hiring more people, all this and that. That stuff's hard to do when COVID's going on. So I'm going to cut them a little bit of slack on getting behind. From the stuff that I had heard, they got hit with COVID pretty hard, as in a lot of people out of work. And that's what really screwed them up. And I think they addressed that. They sent an email out to StarStock users that kind of runs a lot of that down. So the 25 cent per fee card is going to slow down a lot of submissions, because what a lot of people would do is just send in all their junk rookies that are just taking up space on your desk or in a closet or in a long box or whatever. A perfect example. I know people that just sent them piles of Prism draft pick stuff, just piles of it. And they made good money flipping it, but that stuff really bogs them down, because you got to remember, they're doing a loose grade on the card. It's not like they're just taking the stuff and uploading it. Even that would be time consuming. Imagine getting a box of 900 Prism draft cards that you have to sort through and grade that probably sell for 15 to 20 cents. And that's one of the things that they talked about in the letter that they put out, was a lot of the cards that were backing them up were cards that don't even sell for 25 cents. Fine. This is a way for them to stem the tide. If people still want to send that stuff in, they are more than welcome to. They just have to pay the fee. So depending on the value of the card you're sending in, that can be a large percentage of the card. On a $1 card, that's a 25% fee. On a $100 card, it's nothing. You don't even care. You're like, whatever. Or if you're sending in, like Luka Raws. And this is only on raw stuff. Graded, this does not count for. I think it's smart. I think they were trying to avoid, one, getting buried in submissions of junk, and two, trying to change the perception of them from being the flea market of the card market, if that makes sense, where it's just like piles and piles of endless garbage. Now, to be fair, it's not like you're sorting through boxes and boxes to look through stuff. You type in the player that you're searching for and boom, then it's there. But imagine the storage requirements and tracking all that stuff and checking it all in. I get it. So like I said, if you want to keep sending that stuff, more power to you. You just got to pay the 25 cent fee. It is what it is. This will impact a lot of people that like to do the low end stuff. So I do think it's smart to slow that down. One of the other changes that they rolled out is fast passes are now only graded cards in sealed wax. Yes, you can send them sealed wax. And on graded cards, starting tomorrow, they are promising a 1 week turnaround time to ship those home. And in the end result, if that alone's pretty nice. Go try to get something shipped back from ComC right now. If this speeds up their ingestion process and sending home of raw cards, this is a big win, because it opens up what we talked about before, where you could buy Bs, sometimes are very undervalued on StarStock. If you could get those sent home quickly and posted on eBay before the market shifts, you can arbitrage a pretty nice profit on some of that stuff. I know a lot of people that do that. So I think that's their net goal, is to try to get that aspect of it cleaned up a little bit to speed up the ingestion time and the send home time. Because that's the other thing. New product drops. For example, Prism Basketball came out today. And, your mid-tier rookies, in the past, you would fire those off the PSA in droves. Now you can't do that. You could send them the StarStock. A StarStock A, if your card gets a StarStock A ranking, they sell for close to PSA 9 value. In some cases, more than PSA 9 value. Whether that's right, wrong, or indifferent, it's a lot better than just selling it at baseline. And Bs usually typically sell for slightly under raw. In my opinion, that's fine when you factor in that you're not dealing with the headache of actually selling this stuff on eBay or Facebook or Discord or whatever, or IG, or toting it around to a card show. So they announced this change yesterday on 3/30, with it going into effect of April 1st. This was extremely smart. If they were like, oh, it starts May 30th, they would have got buried, and they knew it because they saw what just happened with PSA. So this news dropped yesterday. My plan was to record that video, have it come out this morning for the StarStock stuff. Then the PSA news happened. I had to record that video. And then I made my first StarStock submission last night. I was going to document the whole thing, but there's really not much to document. And I was in a hurry. With the PSA news, there was a million things happening last night. I packaged up probably close to 900 cards and sent them out this morning. God bless USPS flat rate boxes, because that box was heavy. The only thing that they require is that they're in penny sleeves, and then I put them inside 500 count set boxes. They fit perfect in there. Filled them up. I hope they like you to give them a count. I kind of counted. I lost track a few times. Not going to lie. Kind of guesstimated. It's around 900. I put 897. Close enough. So I'm expecting it's going to take 8 weeks to get those loaded onto the site. And frankly, I don't care. It was a pile of Optic and Mosaic base rookies with a few Prism mixed in. And it was all non-Ja Zion stuff. Anything Ja Zion was out. And it was all 2019, 2020 product. Because I ripped a ton of Mosaic and Optic last year when that came out in retail. So I still had not long boxes, but like boxes of base rookies from that stuff. And I was like, you know what? These are either just going to sit here on my desk because I'm too lazy to put together player lots to list on eBay. Or I could just box them up and send the StarStock and just kind of forget about them. So those will show up in my StarStock account in 2 months. It's whatever. It's all basketball. So I probably won't even be looking to sell most of it until next September, October, like in the ramp up to next season when the values kind of peak. So it's fine. It saved me a bunch of space. I cleaned up a bunch of stuff and it's gone. But if it was postmarked today, you didn't get charged the fee. So hence why I was running around like a nutcase. But yeah, that's the StarStock. That's the change. If you guys use StarStock, send the StarStock. Let me know. Is this going to impact you? Is this not going to impact you? Could you care less? Like I said, I had never sent cards before. I just deposited money on there and started flipping on there just to see how high I can run it up. But I know plenty of people that send stuff to them. It is a good way station for your random base rookies. Well, it was prior to this. You're going to have to be a little bit smarter about it. Just like when PSA raised their prices, you're just going to have to be a little bit smarter about what you send. Instead of just literally dumping everything in penny sleeves and sending it their way, you're going to need to look the cards over real quick. Make sure you think you could get a StarStock A, and making sure that it's a player that, is going to sell for at least a few dollars, even on a dollar card. And you got to pay a 25-cent fee. If you're pretty sure you could get an A and it sells for $1 in an A, yes, you're only making 75 cents minus their 5% fee when you sell. To me, personally, that's still a win not to have to monkey around with selling that cheap crap on eBay. In my opinion, I would rather take the 25% hit on a dollar card by paying this fee than deal with the rigmarole of the eBay process for raw cards and just dealing with all those headaches that go along with it. So That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think about this one. I'm going to post this probably Wednesday afternoon since I didn't post a video this morning. And then we'll have something else for tomorrow, maybe. I don't know yet. But that's all I got for you guys. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.